Oh wait, I'm on, I think. God damn it. Okay, yes. Okay, yes, let's... Okay. It's really fucking late and I've been like sleeping, basically, so... Okay, let's go. Start timing in... Okay, yeah. Start time in 3, 2, 1, fucking go. Okay. Okay, there goes the hype and energy and everything because I'm gonna have to watch the cutscenes again for 2 minutes. Ah! And now I'm bored again. Fuck. Ah! Xbox. Oh, fucking Xbox. Xbox is the optimal version for the game. Don't blame me. Blame Xbox. Specifically Xbox 360 for shorter loading times. Which I guess I'll talk about later, like I have in every run, where I just like wade through the fucking cutscenes before I actually start talking about shit. Ah! You know, you think it's a good idea to gurgle an energy drink, but apparently that's not the best idea.
I'm sure you thought all about him. No, I thought he was gone.
I don't know.
Looks like he's been
Chuck the
mining
rest of
dark
this.
gems and planting them all over the realms. He's even got Nasty Nork and his minions doing his dirty work.
Nasty Nork.
Tastes like shit.
What are dark gems?
Oh, questions. So many questions. Dark gems are the life-draining stones that fuel Red's evil power. If you're going to stop Red, you'll have to find out more about it and destroy all the dark gems. But first, go and see Moneybags. He usually has something worth buying. Good luck, Spyro.
Okay,
Now,
yeah.
unlock that door so you can...
So this run is gonna be very different as far as the start goes. It's gonna be very different to the 80% and 100% runs that were earlier on in the marathon. This is the only actual like category that requires me to, well, well, not really talk to Moneybags, but I actually do have to buy his shit up like in this hub. But I will not be talking to him because that is slow. But yeah, usually I delay having to buy the lockpick, like in 100% I do it in hop 2 like way later. And in any percent I don't do it at all. But once again we're doing the double jump skip. This time around, however, just because of the category, the whole category is based around no boss skips, which essentially means I have to collect all 40 dark gems and 8 light gems in order to enter Dragonfly Falls. I have to get double jump here because I can't skip out of this hub in any way, so this is my method of getting double jump, which I need to get dark gems because you need horn dive and you can't do that without the double jump. Anyhow, this category has some interesting routing and tricks to it, which is the reason it actually exists at all, really. Like, once Infinite Jump was discovered, this category became completely pointless until I routed it again. You know, me doing something in Hero still and actually not doing shit. I probably should have gotten those gems for safety. I don't really care though. And get on gems. I need 625 gems before I go to Crocodile. Is this the 100 egg of this game? In a way, yes. In a way, no. Because the funny thing about this category is that it utilizes every single boss skip except Mecha Red skip. But it doesn't use it to skip into the bosses, which is like... I guess that just showcases how fucking stupid it is. Also, I guess we're doing the backup here. Fucking hell. Candle OOB is my favorite trick. Yeah, that ledge grab OOB, it's just inconsistent for no real reason. I don't know why. Anyway, I'm gonna collect 8 light gems, as I said earlier. I need those in order to enter Dragonfly Falls. Can't do that without the light gems. The game will soft lock if I try to do so. Anyway, I'm hitting this Zoe here to checkpoint me, and I will skip every single Zoe in Crocodile Swamp while getting all 3 dark gems in there. This saves me from having to get 100 extra gems in order to buy a teleport pass, and from having to access a money back shop pad. Specifically the first one, which also gives you like a 10-second cutscene. So, all in all, this is gonna be optimal because I just death abuse to get out of Crocodile. Anyway, also loading Crocodile from Outer Bounds kind of skips the music triggers, which are a thing. So the music there is wrong up until I pick up the light gem, but then it starts playing the right music. Okay, interesting. Pay more attention, maybe. So unlike in 100%, this is gonna be a slightly bothersome spot, because if I hit Elder Magnus's talk trigger, then we're wasting some minutes to fucking talk to him. Yeah, I avoided it properly. It's not like it's hard or anything, it's just like fucking stupid if you do that. Anyway, have to wait for this to load, because it's not solid. Yeah, this is Swimminator the game, except not really in 40 Dark Gem. Well, yeah, I don't know. Depends on how you look at it. So there's a Zoe down here, and it's kind of a pain in the ass. She's the only one that can like actually be trouble. Like she can very easily just like be like, oh look, it's the Spinko, the Dinko, and she just zaps me. Thankfully she did not. So I used this infinite jump to go over this. Drop down here, get this light gem. Hope I do not die here. I have never done that, but it would be nice for a marathon. Because that would lose me about, I don't know, 3 minutes at least. At the very start of the run. Which would be epic speed memeing. So yeah, that's the dark gems, and now we die. Oh, that was the best segment. Okay. Whatever. So this is gonna load for just a little while. You'd think it would load for a long ass time, but not really. But yeah, I spawn here. And I go get this dark gem over here and a light gem. And then we're gonna have 8 light gems, but yeah, you might be wondering where my 8th light gem is. Well, there's a chest when I get out of here. So buying the lockpick had two different effects. One, it's gonna give me an extra light gem, and 2, it's gonna unlock Moneyback's shop in general, so I can buy teleport passes and the like. But really I'll be using it mainly just for teleport passes. I'll also buy a butterfly jar at the end of the run, because just by just playing the game I basically collect enough gems to buy a butterfly jar, and that's gonna be optimal for the final boss due to the amount of damage boosting. Because a butterfly jar is used to refill sparks entirely. So now that we're done with that, we go to Dragonfly Falls, get the rest of the dark gems in the hub. And we're good. Now this skip is kinda a pain in the ass, but whatever. I'm not bad at the game, so I can do it pretty well. That skips the cutscene for like talking to the professor, which is like a minute and a half in total. So you really don't want to do that. There's another way to skip into that, but like it requires swim and it's like 15 seconds slower, so I just do that these days. I used to do the swim thing for safety, but fucking hell. If you're gonna run a game, if you're gonna be a speedrunner, then get good, pretty much. Anyway, if I wouldn't have 8 light gems by this point, I would be stuck there forever. The whole save file would be ruined forever, because I would not be able to leave that state. Just like the ball gadget like would never come up and the camera would just be there forever. So the Dragonfly Falls route is fairly straightforward. I just get this, then go out of bounds and swim in there. It's very standard. Fucking hell, what the hell? Somehow that was the wrong direction, even though I turned around. Whatever, I don't care. There you go. Get swim in air on this. Swim up a bit, because there's no reason to stay down. Avoid bonking on the shit once it's actually loaded. And the only reason I get swim in air is so I can save like some seconds on movement, because I'm just gonna kill myself here because I don't want this. Oh, fuck off. So I just infinite jump over this wall, of course. That's generally the solution to my problems, and just like in 100% a save warp is faster here rather than backtracking, so I'm just gonna do that. I forget which slot I saved to, but I think I'll just take this a bit slow and, you know, make sure I load the right file, unlike in the 100% run earlier where I loaded the fucking wrong file, which was pretty epic. But yeah, there's 2 more dark gems to go in this hub. Let's see if I can pull this off, because this is kind of a pain sometimes, because the game hates you. Oh fuck off. Was that necessary? Anyway, this, I guess, backup, sorta. It's not really a backup, it's like the usual strat. Going this way. If you wanna go slow. I suppose it's the backup these days then. Yeah, the backup is absolutely free. Here's the final dark gem. And that's a charge. I don't know why, but thanks anyway. So from here I just go out of bounds, because there's a money back shop bad, in a way of speaking, literally right next to me. So, you know. Just go here. It's right there. Can't you see it? I can. With my... I don't know.
Feel free to browse my...
Saved 26 seconds there, somehow. Okay. It's actually a good run compared to the other Heroes Tale runs so far in the marathon. Because the any percent was kind of botched, because both Jeeper and I got fucked by the game. And the fucking 100% was a train wreck. Anyway, I try to angle myself correctly before I enter this barrier removal cutscene, because you can start charging here. And it puts you here, because, you know. I know this category isn't really equal to 100 egg or 40 orb.
I thought I was gonna be trapped in here forever.
And there's actually a couple of reasons. I should go more into that, honestly. This is not an old any percent category. This is basically like 40 orb like 40 orb boss skips, really. Like, because if this was like an old any percent category, I would also be getting 45 light gems, which I am not doing because I use infinite jump to skip having to get those. Also, I utilize every single boss skip at some point, so it's even dumber. But I don't actually skip into the bosses with the boss skips, which is kinda hilarious, but whatever. Like the swim in air I do in Hop 1. Like I could just use that to go to Nasty North, but I just don't because fuck it.
I defeated you.
You did? Really?
And in the next hop, the very first thing I do is the Ineptune clip,
Man, I guess it really has been a while.
which is the
So, are we
Ineptune
gonna
boss
do
skip.
this thing or what?
Anyway, this is Nasty North, in case you couldn't tell. Can't you tell? It's Nasty North from the first game, right? Yes. Anyway, the way you win in any boss fight that isn't red is damage boost a lot. This is also the only category where I actually get to fight this guy with double jump. Not that it matters. Oh fucking hell, I forgot the damage boost on that. Like I always do, because like, it's hard to remember to be bad at the game. Like, fucking hell. Sometimes it's faster to be bad at games.
You beat me. Man, I gotta get my head in the game.
Thanks. Wasted some seconds. Also, I haven't managed a proper Nasty North in any of the runs. And this is supposed to be like an easy auto-scroller boss, but I don't know, I just get so used to this guy, so I'm just like fucking around all the time. Not really paying attention. Anyway, there's like a cave-in attack that he does here. Rocks fall from the ceiling. I just skip it entirely by taking damage from the bludgeon instead. Saves like 0.2, 0.3 seconds every time I do that. Over the ult method, which was just waiting for him to hit the ground and then taking damage. Well, that is interesting. Thank you, video game. Sometimes his bludgeon will cease to have any sort of damaging hitbox to it. I do not understand that, and neither does anyone else.
You beat me again.
That's kind of a common thing in bosses, though. Hitboxes being completely fucked. I don't know why, but they just couldn't make a consistent fucking hitbox in this game. Probably because it's Eurocom. Eurocom can't do anything right. So yeah, not much in this last phase. Sort of try and go fast-ish, I guess. Damage boost on this last thing, because it really doesn't matter. And then he does this attack. Normally I wouldn't be able to do this very fast, like this last hit, but since in this category you do this guy with double jump, you actually get to do it fast. There's a fast method without double jump that is incredibly risky and it saves so little time that you'd be an idiot to go for that.
This time you really defeated me.
And you know, when I say that you're an idiot for going like for a strat, then you know it's not the greatest strat in the world.
Thank you for everything, Spyro. I know that you've traveled far and overcome great obstacles in your quest to save me.
Yeah, well, actually, I'm on a quest to...
So as a reward, I will bestow you some of my electric energy. This will give you the ability to breathe electricity from now on.
Wow! Is this breath even stronger than my fire breath?
In some ways it is, but it will take longer to defeat enemies. Specifically, it can be used to activate switches and power machinery. Excludes non-electric switches and or machinery that uses light gems, batteries not included.
Right, now that that's over with, we have the electric breath, which is completely fucking pointless and will not be used beyond this thing, really. In 100% I actually use it like 3 times in the whole thing. And for the final boss, because it's kind of required there. But like the electric breath is probably the most useless breath in the entire game. Anyway, I'm gonna grab this egg on my way out because it's gonna auto-save me at the Zoe that's at the end of, like, after Nasty North basically. So if my game crashes on the teleport out of here, then it's not a problem really. I just lose like 2 minutes though.
This realm from Nasty North. Right after you did that,
More like 3 probably.
just started
But it's a lot better than losing
Oh,
9 minutes.
I think Moneybag's
Something like
already has
that.
one of those.
Yes, that's true. But he has
I think it's more like 7 minutes in this category. In any percent and 100% it would be 9 minutes.
they're completely different technologies.
Yeah, and Moneybag's teleporter is smaller.
So here we go. No crashing, good job. Would be nice if I don't crash on this run at all, because that would mean that like I managed to do every category of this game without crashing for a marathon. Good job. Yeah, Xbox 360 has this huge problem where it can randomly clash. Yes, it can randomly crash on every loading screen, especially teleportation loading screens. But any loading screen is a spot for this game to just crash.
Oh, as for you, this is the first and last time you will bring me bad news. Now, all of you, get out there and stop Spyro. I suspect he's on his way to this realm. And when he gets here, I'll have a little surprise.
That was a pointless cutscene.
Spyro, I see you make it safely. Certainly gives the old system a thorough workout, eh?
Yeah, right. Like being sucked down a giant drain.
Matter transportation is still in its relatively early stage. But don't worry, you'll soon get used to it. You can travel back to the first realm from this teleporter any time.
Anyway, as I mentioned earlier, this whole thing is gonna start off with the actual boss skip, which is kinda hilarious. But still, not really. I don't use it to skip it to the boss, but I do use it to grab swim in air as quickly as possible. I do this so I can skip the otter guy. Otto, I think. Oh, fuck off. That can happen with this clip. It can throw you to the left or the right side. Depends on what it's feeling like doing. Okay, well that might be a soft lock. I don't even know what fucking happened. Thanks anyway, game. Good job. Good job. So we're gonna have to watch that ladder cutscene again, because if the game's gonna be a fucking dick about it, then it's fucking great. Chances of PBing are still pretty high because this category is quite far from optimized. It's fucking shit.
Like being sucked down a giant drain.
Matter transportation is still in
The thing that surprised me about that was that it took me like 5 seconds to clip, and then it just like threw me off with like maximum momentum, like almost like a fucking squeeze proxy forward or some shit. Which those don't exist in this game. This game does have proxies, but no squeeze proxies. In other Spyro games you'd get thrown around with a squeeze proxy. In this game you just get clipped through, because everything is so goddamn weak. Walls are just like fucking nothing. Okay, making sure I get this fucking swim. It's not hard. It's not even like necessary to come here to get the swim. It's just faster. There's a safe way to get the swim by going like up on the other area. Like it wastes a couple of seconds, but fucking come on, that's not like hard or anything. But yeah, there's the guy. I'm skipping him. Wastes time to talk to him, and well, you can skip him without swim, but again, pain in the ass, and not even fast. So I got rid of swim here. Get this dark gem. Now we go and get the other dark gem and head off to Sunken Ruins, and fuck you. That's an art cycle. Alright. There we go. Sunken Ruins is actually a really, really nice level in this category, because it's supposed to be a pretty huge level, but like, due to the OOBs and swim and airs found in it, it's actually hilariously small. It doesn't take very long, very short level. Then again, most levels are very short. This elevator ride, though, still not short, because, yeah, bad. Alright. Okay, the game crashed. Didn't want a PB anyway. So yeah, that can also happen. It's very, very rare for the game to crash during gameplay. But very possible. Usually it happens when you're out of bounds, when you're like gliding or swimming between various chunks. So the game is just like loading 4 chunks at a time, so it's like, fuck you, I'm crashing. This is a problem that's very unique to the Xbox 360 shit, because emulation is bad. So that was great. It's gonna lose me a bit of time. Thankfully it's not too far from a Zoe. And thankfully it didn't happen while I was swimming in air or something. Yes, shoutouts to Eurocon. Just lose quite a fucking lot of time though. At least it didn't crash like at the end of the elevator. That would have been fucking great. Yeah, that crashing is just like completely random. It's not like I did something wrong or I triggered something. Nah, it just happens. So I get that dark gem. Use this to skip a ledge grab. Do it anyway, cause good speedrunner. And then the usual candle obby. And set up the swim. That's the angle, I think. Swimming forward from there should get me directly to the dark gem. Might be a little bit too high, yeah. And a bit to the right still. Yeah, there it is. And here's the water. Gets rid of swim and actually go in the direction, please. Yes. Thanks. Alright. I tried to jump, but, you know, trying doesn't lead to many things. Usually you have to actually, like, bother, kinda. Okay, so yeah, this ledge grab allows me to go out of bounds. So since I forgot to hit the button, like a professional speedrunner, I fucked that up anyways, it's not like it matters. This is a great run, and I am losing probably 2.5 minutes on this fucking split. Not that it matters, and not that you can see. Heh. You know what, I could have worked that. Like, I could have worked with that still. Easily. But nope. We're gonna be bad at video games instead. I don't know how I clipped in bounce though. I didn't think I was anywhere close to actually in bounce. Yeah, okay, thanks. Anyway, do that same thing, I guess. When is for the Dark Gem? Absolutely never. And this is why. It's not a hard category or anything, but it's got some sort of weird bad luck element to it. Like, I had a fucking run that was like nearly 4 minutes ahead at the final boss. Then I got hit on the last fucking phase, last cycle. And then I died. And then I lost all the time in the world. It was like 5 minutes to die to the final boss. At the end. So I just lost 2.5 minutes there. That was pretty cool. Super fun. Top tier speedrunning. Then again, half of that is not really my fault, because, you know, when the game crashes, shit happens. So yeah, I just do a little boost there, not make it anyway, do another, I guess. Backtrack to this Dark Gem. Supposed to come in through here, but, you know, of course, speed routes. And when you have an infinite jump, you gotta take advantage of that kind of shit. That's it. It's hard to talk, I don't know why. Probably because it's like 2:30 in the morning almost. And I really want to go to sleep also. Fucking, why did you have to spin me around? Why is that necessary? So in 100% I would go and swim from here and get swim in air and everything, but actually I found that it's faster to not swim in Cloudy Domain in For the Dark Gem. Just because it's a really linear level if you just go for the dark gems. Like, it saves like 30 seconds somehow, but okay. And this movement is a lot faster without the swim in air. Just because. And it does give us a little bit of, like, normal Spyro platforming, which is nice, I guess. Lets me optimize movement properly, which is not something you get to do a lot in this game. Thanks. That's the problem with optimizing movement. You bonk on nothing a lot. So that's that. Another long elevator ride, but it's not a huge deal. Right, here we are. Not much really to this level. Like, there's no real skips. There's one skip that I'll do. Using the infinite jump. Other than that, this is a very, very straightforward level, as I said. Which is why I'm not doing it with swim, because swim routes are bad. This is the only real skip. Just use the infinite jump to go around here. Skips having to do like a huge portion of the level that's just like standing on platforms and waiting basically. Not very exciting. glide down here because it's faster than going up the whirlwind. And this is the last dark gem in the hub. And we just turn around and go over the shop bat that's over here. You're supposed to like activate these platforms, but clearly you can just use them to backtrack anyway.
Go ahead, Spyro. If you got bugs,
Feel free to browse my file.
you up there, man.
I said a minute and a half on that. Okay. Well, not a minute and a half, but something like that. I don't care. This is not the right spot.
Feel free to browse my fine wares.
I don't know why it decided to teleport me there, but thanks anyway. Probably because it defaults to anything that isn't the fucking depot. It likes to do that. This game is kind of an asshole. Anyway, I'm gonna do something interesting here. I'm gonna get on this thing, and I'm gonna do the clip again, but I will enter the boss through the dark gem barrier still, so it counts. There are no boss skips, no, shut up. I may have just fallen just because the game is made of ass. If I fell, I'm literally going to kill a toddler. Okay, I didn't, thank you. So I'm just gonna fly next to this tunnel in order to load the boss arena. And take the swim here and skip into the boss anyway, but it counts according to the rules of the category, which is entering each boss through the dark gem barrier. And technically I did that, so shut up. Yeah, this skips the initial cutscene for the boss, which is like 50 seconds. This boss is really nothing special. Again, you just sort of damage boost whenever. Every boss is basically the same shit. Just like a lot of nothing. Really boring shit. This boss in particular happens to be very RNG based because if she decides that she can hit you, then she can hit you. It's very fun and makes for a great experience. Okay, good. She didn't decide to attack. She can still hit me with her breath though, just because.
I can't believe I was defeated by someone as slow as you.
Death abuse to get sparks back, as per usual. The only boss that really breaks away from this format of fighting them is Red. Because Red is the only one not based around just damage boosting and just like waiting. Not really. Well, there's a lot of waiting in Red, but you're actually doing stuff while you do that. Kinda. Hope she doesn't hit me here. This is kind of a long stretch where she just moves to the other side of the arena, so she can throw a lot of shit at you, and a lot of that shit can be deadly. There we go. Thankfully, last phase.
Ah! I can't believe I was defeated yet again by someone so small.
And you may have noticed that every phase so far, and by every phase I mean both phases so far, have been literally the same. Like nothing really changed between them. Well, guess what? This is the same shit for the third time. Have fun. This is a great boss. By now you will have seen this phase. If you watched every single Hero's Tale run, you have seen this almost 30 times. Are you proud of yourself? This fucking same shit, she spins around, I charge her, lasers come up, I damage boost. You've seen that fucking 27 times, because it just does it 3 times in a phase, and there's 3 phases, like 3 phases, 3 runs, it's fucking 3 to the power of 3, like, Jesus Christ. This is a great video game. Shoutouts to Eurocom for the greatest boss design of all time. Yeah, this is super exciting, I'm sure. Alright, we're done. And once again, just hitting her as I fall into the water because, why not? Causes the cutscene to be blurry and makes it look like I have shit interlacing, but not really. Interlacing? Yes, exactly.
Okay, see, now you're just overacting.
Anyway, this is faster by some seconds.
Thank you for releasing me.
Because it spawns me in the water instead of on the platform. And I'll be going into the water anyway because I need to swim in air out of here. Otherwise, like, if I try to take the normal way out, then, like, activate the boss cutscene. Which has still not gone away because I never triggered it. Because cutscene triggers work like that in this game. If you never trigger them, they will never go away. So I like that one egg that I got for safety. So you actually have to go under this thing in order to load the chunk out of here. If you don't do that, then like you'll be stuck. Also, since this is the only category where this happens, but you see that thing, that little black speck over in the distance? That's the cannon from like a section that's way the fuck away from all of this, but it's loaded because I was there like ages ago before I went to Cloudy Domain. Like, okay. Kind of a weird little thing, but what can you do? Also, I'm 11 seconds behind after that, like, hop 2. Like, really? PB in this category is so fucking free, it's not even funny. Like, I crashed my game and soft walked twice. Still PB pace. This is optimized, guys. This is optimized. This could world record. Fucking kill me. Let me think.
I suppose I could always release my other guardian. Aldred has quite a few tricks up his sleeve that will give smarty pants Spyro a run for his money.
This is Hop 3 and it has by far the most interesting route. Because it skips an entire level that doesn't have any dark gems in it, which is the Hunter level. It also skips this fucker, the Mammoth, entirely. Because I enter Ice Citadel backwards. You're not supposed to be able to enter Ice Citadel at all unless you do Gloomy Glacier in its entirety. But really though, do you really think this game is going to be able to prevent me from doing something I want to do? Anyway, before we do that though, I'm gonna have to do a lot of other things. Like clear out Frostbite Village for the most part. And we start that off by skipping into this area that's not supposed to be accessible without supercharge because of the strong door. reinforced door. I think it's just strong chests and then reinforced doors, I guess. I don't know. I don't know about the naming conventions for this shit. Anyway. Getting hit by that thing can be really fun because I have no sparks at this point. Quickscope. Worked, unlike in the 100% farm where nothing worked. Which was very nice. Anyway. Actually using the icicles in this category is not completely pointless because this is faster. 100% the cycles for those are shit because you have to collect like the chest over there and shit, so yeah, no. So now that I'm here still, I'm gonna do this out of bounds. I'm not gonna go into the 95 light gem secret area, of course, because there's nothing there for me. But I will be going to the section that's unlocked through the electric switch puzzle, because kind of slow to do that puzzle. It takes ages, and the cutscenes for it also take ages. Anyway, I want to do that for extra height. Saves a little bit of time if I go higher up, because it allows me to go directly to that art gem over here. So, you know, it basically cuts the corner. And then I death abuse. Spawns me way back where I started, and then use the shot pad to teleport out, because there's no other way out. This is slightly faster than not death abusing after the dark gem and then doing the skip out of that area. And this also results in a different route. Well, I can choose for it to be the same route, but I just want to do it differently. Want to clear out not icy wilderness, frostbite village completely before I do anything in Ice Citadel. Because I can't really talk properly because I'm bad at everything. Kinda tired, and I've had nothing to drink after I fucked around with my energy drink before the start of this run. But you know, whatever. There's another unique trick for 40 dark gem. I use this tree to skip this gate, having to open it, you know. In 100% I have another way of skipping that. Also, thanks so much for that. What the fuck was that? It just sort of dropped me for no reason. That's always nice. But this... Okay, you know what? We're just gonna go and open the gate. The fucking game is not functioning for some reason. It's really annoying, you know. Cause like it saves only a couple of seconds to do that infinite jump instead of opening the gate. Because it's not too slow, obviously. But like I have to detour for this button, watch the cutscene, and then fucking hell. Then I'm probably gonna die in here because it's very easy to do so. Well, I survived, yay. Zoe ignores me for a moment there. Good job. Anyway, basic shit here. Gonna get up here because I don't have wall kick. And then hit this button to bring up the cannon. And then get rid of the thing and go and get the last dark gem in Frostbite Village. Nice hover. That's great. You can skip this Zoe by going in here from out of bounds and then death abuse to get out of here. But it is so fucking not worth it because it's just like good luck to fucking get that work. I'm gonna death abuse here to get my sparks back. And you know, it squishes you, so it's the fastest death animation in the entire game. So it's not like it loses a lot of time. In fact, it may have saved a little bit of time. Who knows? It didn't save time though.
Spyro, over here.
Run past the shop bat like a professional.
Feel free to browse my fine wares, Spyro.
Long
And
shot back. So yeah, then we go over here. And we do the infinite jump that would normally be used to skip in the red, but the thing I'm interested in is the shortcut to Ice Citadel. Which backtracking that may be a problem without supercharge because of all the reinforced doors. Well, too bad. I don't really care for that too much, because I can just do this. And here we go. It's that easy. I just used 2 red skips. I used the new one, which is the infinite jump one, and then the old one, which is the one in that cave. I just used 2 skips that are meant for the boss, and I used neither of them to actually go into the boss. This is a great category, not arbitrary in any way whatsoever. And yeah, on the Xbox 360 version you can easily see like that, like the swirly portal thing when you teleport. It's just like a spinning texture, like a square texture. I don't actually need this. Fucking hell. And like you can just see that, which is great. Something like that. I don't even know what I'm talking about half the time. Cause, you know, it's late. Yeah, I'm just gonna infinite jump here. Skip to this section. Skip to the dart gem over here. Jump over here. Get this dart gem, ignore the cannon, and just keep going. This is probably the worst thing about this category, in a way, if you hate dumb detours. This is the dumbest detour of them all, and it's absolutely not something you can do anything about. This is the only way to get to this section of the, you know, Ice Citadel without doing Gloomy Glacier. This shortcut elevator thing. Just collecting gems because I have nothing better to do while I wait for it to come down. Yeah, this is the only way to get to one dark gem that I want to get. So this is kind of a pain in the ass just because of how this makes me, like, it forces me to beat the entire level. It forces me to go through all of it, basically. Just for one dark gem. If I could backtrack to it, that would be so great, but nope. Not allowed. Whatever. No big deal. Actually, it is kind of a big deal. It still bothers me that this is a thing. God damn it. So this guy's really annoying. You have to kill him in order to open the door. There we you go. That's the dark gem you have to detour all this way for. It's really fucking dumb. God damn it. Mouth is dry as shit. Okay, that was weird. Can you not do that? No, fuck off! This is not supposed to be hard or inconsistent in any way. What the fuck is wrong with you? There you go, asshole. Jesus Christ. One more. Fuck off. This pirouette. Just get on the strong chest. So I just infinite jump up this thing instead of actually bothering with supercharge. And that's the final dark gem. We're done here.
Hey, Spyro, over here.
Ah, there you are, my favorite wallet.
That is the wrong shop pad. I hate having to get so many shop pads in this, well, the whole level Frostbite Village. Because it leads to stuff like that. It leads to me having to do menuing, something that I'm not really used to doing so much. So unlike the Dark Gem Barrier cutscene in Hub 1, I cannot move during this. Which is kinda... I don't even know, it doesn't really matter at all. But yeah, okay.
I cannot believe this.
So here's the third boss, Red. I don't think he went particularly well in any of the Hero Stale runs.
Didn't come to this, but alas.
I think in any percent I fucked up like fucking second phase one cycle. I don't remember. And I know in the 100% run I just like I didn't even get a 3 cycle on the second phase, and then I just like died on the third cycle as I was trying to go for it. It was super well played. Anyway, the whole thing about Red is like you just basically sit here and wait, but like if you stop paying attention and stop breathing fire, then you're just gonna get frozen. And then he, fucking what the hell? He spawns these, I don't know, explosive traits, and you just push them into him with the water breath or your face, whatever works for you.
When I was your age.
I just hope I fight better than you when I'm your age.
This is the second phase. Nothing really different from the first one, except this is RNG. When he spawns the boxes, he can jump up in the air once you push the first one. There's a safe strat for the second and third one that prevents him from jumping up into the air. To avoid it. Let's hope I don't get fucked by RNG. Yeah. Using the water breath to stun him is very good. Allows you the one cycle, the second and third phases very consistently. Strictly speaking, it is slower, but I'd like to see you try and get one cycle on every phase without using the water breath at all. Because that is a feat that has gone completely unachieved in the history of speedrunning Hero still. So I'd like to see somebody try. Would be totally not pointless. Oh look, Red's glitched. He's looking off to the right, which that happens sometimes because apparently he's dumb. And then this fucking thing, I got hit. Whatever. Yeah, this isn't the final boss. Look at my splits. Does this look like final? No, it isn't. So on this last phase there's no RNG. He can't fly up or anything, so it's not like a huge deal, but... Oh, fuck off. I missed with the water breath. So we're doing this again. This is the worst phase to miss the one cycle on. There's one odd strat though. You can skip that laser attack by doing something, but it only works if you miss the one cycle. You have to two cycle this guy in order to skip it. We'll see if I can get it to work. Also, I heard my neighbors come home, so okay. Okay, it worked. Somehow. Feel when neighbors coming home at 3 in the morning. Good job. I mean, it is Saturday, so that happened. No, this is not the Spyro game with David Spade. That would be The Legend of Spyro.
You're stronger than I thought. Can't believe I underestimated you.
What the fuck is this?
Looks like
The
your
fuck
father wasn't so
My
easy.
PB is so bad. Specifically, that would be The Legend of Spyro: A New Beginning, because I think they dropped David Spade from the first, like after the first one. I don't know. Maybe he got bored of voicing something so annoying.
Ice breath can be used to freeze enemies and stop them in their tracks. It can also be used to freeze small water jets or cool down hot geysers.
Right. So, you may have remembered how I skipped Elder Magnus all the way in Crocodile Swamp, so you might be wondering how I'm gonna deal with this section. Well, the answer is not infinite jump. The answer is I don't care. I have pole spin. And that's because the game will automatically just give you the abilities from Hub 1 if you manage to somehow skip them once you enter Hub 3. So if you come into Hub 3 without double jump and pole spin, which is entirely possible and is the thing we do in any percent. If you do that, then you're just automatically given these abilities, which is very nice. That was not very nice. Really? Are you fucking joking? Well, we're doing old any percent strats. We're doing fucking poleless. This painful infinite jump sequence that used to last like a minute was a part of any percent before I discovered that the game just gives you the abilities. I didn't do it fully, obviously, but like, imagine that for a minute almost. And it can fail at any time if you fuck up the inputs. It's not stressful at all. Thankfully it just gives you pole spin. Saves ages. As well as is nice. It's good. I know what I'm doing. There goes Red.
Spyro, I've got an idea where Red might be. I believe he has a secret underground lair somewhere on this realm. I'm going there in a while with my new gadget. Yes,
So, just like in every other category, of course, this whole thing starts with me doing the bonk swim and everything.
see if you can find a way into the volcano.
Like, in every category, this is how this level starts. In any percent and this category, we swim in this direction. In 100%, I swim off to the left to collect a light gem. But whatever. Either way, everything has that same beginning. So there's a dark gem here. I need to get rid of swim to get it though. This doesn't mean I have to get rid of swim altogether, because I can get swim in there in that last section where I got rid of swim. In a very odd manner. We still don't understand why they did that, but you'll see what I'm talking about. Thanks for that. So yeah, you may see that this water is shallow. You can get swim here. and there's no water plane here. So there we go, swim in her. It's pretty nice. They just didn't bother making the water plane like bleed out of bounds like in most places in this game. They were very lazy apparently. Whatever. I'm thankful for that because it allows us to actually not waste time. Also apparently I'm sparksless. This is not a huge deal though. This is not any percent. I do need to hit this shot pad. Go over this. Now head straight for the end of the level. Go here to load this elevator shaft properly. Because if you don't, you're fucked. So once again, just like in 100%, I have to load the next level from out of bounds without using the elevator. The loading trigger is the darkened part of the elevator shaft. And I have to swim very close to it in order to load the next area. I think I did it, yes I did. I do this in order to be able to skip the Zoe that's just right outside of the elevator shaft, like at the bottom. I hit that shot pad and I kill myself immediately because that's all I came here to do. Allows me to do a little bit of magic with shot pads, which is the method of getting all the dark gems in Molten Mount fast and then just getting the magma falls fast. It's very nice. So I just do this infinite jump from here to skip to the other dark gem, because I really don't feel like backtracking through the entire level. So might as well just skip everything, because apparently that's fast in speedruns, just skipping everything. So I here have to go over here. That's the only spot yet that you can infinite jump on, really. Like at least like actually consistently infinite jump. So I have to use that side of the place, so there's no way around that. So I come here to get this dark gem and then I'm done with basically everything in this level except the first dark gem that I'm gonna have to use the shot pad. First shot pad that I hit while swimming in air. I'm gonna have to use that. I'm gonna have to backtrack to it. Then I get that fucking dark gem and then we're done there. And then I use that shot pad there to teleport to Magma Falls, which is nice. Ignore rock monsters because gay. Doesn't matter, I'll be death abusing so I get sparks back and everything, but fucking hell. It's still slow and time lost. So that's the final dark gem of this level. There's only 3, I think. Okay. Professionalism. No. And death abuse puts me back on the shot pad. Teleport pass, get out of here.
Feel free to browse my...
And then we go through the ball gadget. Basically any percent thing here, because, you know, I don't have to collect anything. So I'll just go through as fast as possible. Which will subject me to some most likely bad RNG, because getting through this as fast as possible with any percent strats is actually difficult, because, I don't know, the cycles line up like complete ass if you do any percent shit. Like, that fireball will very often just hit you. It's kind of dumb. But yeah, other than that, I should be able to survive. Also, I forgot to split for molten mount, not that it matters. But for me, it matters. Oh, god damn it. So once again, lava walking for a little bit. Because why not? It's the only spot where I can do it consistently. It's a frame perfect trick, and that spot happens to set it up so you land on the frame where you wanna land on the lava. It would be so much more useful for other spots in this level, but it is not at all viable, except for TAS, I guess. There's no real TAS ever for this game, because nobody cares. This game could be tasked because it's on GameCube and everything, and like the optimal version is on GameCube. So that could be a potential thing, but it's not gonna happen. Anyway, I have 5 more dark gems left, 2 in dark mine and 3 in red slab. In this category, red slab is kind of a pain in the ass, because this is like, unlike in 100%, I cannot swim in there because you need 24 light gems in order to do zombie swim in dark mine, and collecting those is sadly quite slow. Yeah, Xbox 360 is the fastest version, but like optimal. Like, if we're not considering loads at all, then like GameCube is equally optimal. Like, really. Just because of loading times, Xbox 360 is the fastest version. Don't know about the Wii though. I don't know if Wii actually has good loads. I'm guessing no, because Wii is a shit console. Anyway, waiting on platforms because bad, and also cycle skip inconsistent. Dark Mine is fairly straightforward and quick because of how the dark gems are placed in the level, thankfully. Gonna hit the shop pad because I'll be needing that. Fuck off. Damn it. Can you use this? Clearly not. Hope this goes well. As if. Okay. So I go over here to get the dark gem at the end of the level. Then I'll just immediately death abuse. Then I'll spawn back here. These will be on, because dumb. God damn it. And here's the second dark gem of the level. It's all very, very straightforward, really. And now we're returned at the beginning of the level. Because strangely enough, this is slightly faster to pull off. I think. I don't know. It might be faster to just keep going forward from, like, go get that dark gem first. Okay, that was an interesting head bash, thank you. Get that dark gem first and then, like, the other one. And then just go from there. I don't know, I'm bad at routing things. And I literally spent like 5 minutes routing this. One day I'll do a proper speed run of this, but today is not the day. Even though I'm on PB base and everything. So this is probably gonna be my PB for a while. I'm probably gonna try and change that fact very quickly just because this is fucking awful. Like, this doesn't have to be the world record. No. Please, no.
There you are, my
I think this is the worst possible route you can do, ever. Okay. It does utilize the any percent dark mind skip, I guess, which is nice. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Usually the gems are visible. This time they were not quite. So I have to go back there to load the chunk here. And then go through here to load the next chunk. Not that it matters because I'm inbound. But if I was swimming, it would matter. Thanks, game. That was fucking awful. Getting a bonk ever is just really dumb. Especially when you're trying to infinite jump. Fun fact about this infinite jump, it's only possible on Xbox and GameCube, I guess. It is impossible on PS2, like many things, because PS2 is a piece of shit apparently. So yeah, I'm just gonna get all of the dark gems in order, just because, well, you know, obvious reasons. Come on. I'm gonna death abuse to reset the cycles on these. And get sparks back, I guess. That's the wrong way. Cycles are gonna be weird now because I've fucked around too much, but whatever, I'll improvise. I'm a speedrunner, I can do that. 44, kill yourself.
Feel free to browse my fine.
Oh wait, this way. Because apparently faster this way. Apparently. That was odd. Thank you. Thank you for playing. I'm not gonna make that. Try to get a sort of boosted double jump off that. thing, piston, I guess. I could not. So you can go on the left side of this room here. And the game can just outright fuck you for no reason, apparently. You're supposed to be able to easily charge on that little ledge, but nope. It's not a huge deal if you can save it, but fucking just turn around, come on. You know, if you fail it, it can be really bad. Most likely won't be very bad, but you know. Well, that skip is complete nonsense, but then again, the game was made by Eurocom, so really complete nonsense is exactly what you should be expecting. Because we're going this way. The ledge fucked me both times, great. Can you fuck off?
Ah, there you are, my...
And time for the last dark gem. It's the biggest pain in the ass, though. So we'll see about this. We're already fucking sparkless, and we're supposed to kill 2 of these guys. Like, yeah, good fucking luck. Especially with this guy who's down here. I'm probably gonna charge directly into his stick. Nope, I survived. Well, I charged into this guy's stick. And way back here we go. That's why that was kind of a problem. The Zoe was literally outside of that door, so that was great. Thanks for that, off-screen enemy. Hey man, fucker. Oh yeah, these guys are glitched, so they're busy shooting each other or some shit. This guy's not glitched, but he... Wow! Open the fucking door! Fuck off! Kill me. Dude. What is wrong with this game? Fucking hell! Fuck off! Alright, we're done with the video game, and this is world record apparently. Great.
Feel free to browse my fine wares, Spyro.
I just bought a lockpick for shits. If I wait for half a minute, this will not be world record. We're waiting half a minute. I am not world recording this. I refuse. Reminder that this is a speedrun marathon. No, fuck your marathon world record. You don't get this. You can't have it. Can't have this. This is my decision. No. Here we wait. I will not enter the final boss until moments from here. No. I think we're good.
Professor, I finally found you. What were you thinking going after Red?
I don't
I thought I could stop him.
We're not world record at this. No,
But
we're not
as
doing
soon
that.
as I got here, I was captured, locked in this lab. Red's forcing me to work on his new improved army. You know, better armor, extra brain capacity, that sort of thing. Oh, Spyro. I seem to have made things a lot worse.
Hey, don't worry. I'll have you out of here as soon as I can.
How cozy. So, Spyro, have you returned to fight me again? And do you think I will allow you to win this time?
Yeah, whatever. You're not so much of a challenge. I'm sure I can do it again.
Ah, poor naive Spyro. You obviously don't know that I always get my way.
Leave it to me, Spyro. I've got him.
For some extra time loss, I'm gonna kill myself. So yeah, this is the final boss, I guess. Yes, 3 phases, 5 cycles. First 2 phases are 1 cycle each. Last phase is 3 cycles, no matter how hard you try. Game makes you think that you could get like 2 cycle. You can't. Physically can't. Also, I forgot to do this thing. Whatever. It's a good thing. It loses me time. We're now world recording this. No. I refuse. I'm in a position to refuse, and I will do such a thing. So you can hit these electric switches through the ground, basically, because, you know, logic. No, can't, you know. That was why I bought the butterfly jar for the boss. Lets me heal up. That's pretty good luck. Not that it matters. Luck really doesn't matter. It does make this slightly faster, but still. It's not like you can get a 2 cycle, just like I said. Fucking Alex Randy 213 lol. Confirmed. Oh, that's the button. Okay, this is like the best RNG I've ever had on Mecha-Red. Good job. But as I said, RNG doesn't matter in Mecha-Red. So this phase is gonna, or this cycle is gonna get cut short because as soon as they shoot him, it's gonna. What? Well, okay, never mind. We're gonna prove everything we know about hero stealth speedrunning wrong. I just 2-cycled that shit and world recorded instead. Fuck you! We're not. No. God damn it. We tried to fucking do this for 8 billion years and now we fucking just accidentally find this on a fucking run where I'm like, yeah, we're not world record in this. No.
Why?
No. No! Fuck this!
No, Spyro, don't do that. He doesn't deserve to get off that easy.
No!
I'll take it from here. I'm sure I can